Hi everybody, I'm 9 months in now, and I really want to proclaim that my hair has grown a little over twice the length that it was when I started in March. About twice the length, it really has. And I can shake now. Look at that, I got some shake. Before, when I tried to shake this stuff, y'all, I got a headache. Okay, I'm not lying, I got a headache because I didn't have anything to shake, and it had all that, suspended in air. But now there's some hang time to it. So let me show you my hair. And it feels so good to just, I know what this looks like on film. I know. My grid is intact, and my hair is flourishing. It really is. The one thing that I can say that I regret about my journey is that I did not cut my hair before I styled it. So, like, the back, it's all uneven in places. Let's see if you can see it really well. It's uneven. It's uneven, like, everywhere. There's, I have to really work with my hair to get it in place. So it's kind of easier for me to wear my headbands that I always wear. I love headbands. I'm in the dollar store, BB's or DD's. I don't know which one it is. I don't go in there often, but it's right next to the dollar store. So I go in there, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, anywhere. I don't go to Walmart anymore. I don't shop there. But I go to Target, and if there are headbands in there, I buy those too. But I'm kind of stuck on the dollar store prices, the Dollar Tree prices, and DD prices or BB headbands. Anyway, I attribute some of the growth to using minoxidil over the past few months, but the majority of it, I think, comes from just not doing anything to my hair. I don't lay my edges down, and I have hair growing here. And I believe this is the minoxidil, right? I'm going to have a lock there, and I'm going to have another lock right here. This is growing. I have it here in this spot. Look at it. It's going to be a lock. I'm just waiting. And I'm happy for that. I think that the minoxidil is something that I'll use long term. I even put it a little bit in my hair growth products too. And I think that's how I'll taper down from actually using minoxidil every day at a certain point, is by just adding it to my hair care product. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So anyway, I've colored my hair again. Do you see that? So I filmed it, but I had this really wrinkled shirt on, and I did not want that on film. It was just bad. I thought it would be okay when I was filming, but as I watched the video, it's just bad. So really good content, but that shirt was so wrinkled. And it was just a shirt that's been down in the bottom of my drawer, because I like printed tees more than anything, but I like t-shirts. And so it'd been down there for a while, and it was just wrinkled. And I figured I'm coloring my hair, so I don't need to, get all dolled up or primp or anything. But I was wrong. So maybe the next time I color. But anyway, I colored it 10 months, 6 months, and now 9 months. So I'm pointing this out because I know that if you're new to considering locks, or you're doing your research now, you're going to hear a lot of people say you can't color your hair within the first year. And I don't like dark hair for me. So I like color. So I'm going to color. But I know enough about the industry to know that I could put that to the test. Also, I'm a DIYer, so there was nothing that I could do to my hair to disrupt it that I couldn't fix on my own. It wasn't going to cost me to go out and get someone else to do it. I'm not a hair care professional. I'm not a stylist, but I've owned salons, and I've been in the hair business since I was knee-high to a duck. So I know what color is about, and I've had some aunts who were phenomenal colorists. That was their thing in the salon, is how they made their livings. So I knew what I was doing, and I knew who I could consult if I had a problem. At any rate, you can take these videos to your stylist and talk to them, show them, hey, yes, my hair can be colored. And I didn't actually only color my hair when my roots were loose or I was in need of a retie, because look, it was just 2 weeks ago, no, last week, last week. And you can tell that I'm not ready for a retie yet, right? Yeah, so anyway, it's doable and it's safe. I just make sure that I keep my hair conditioned. I change the formula in my daily spray to reflect the moisture that I need. So I've added more aloe, and I put fresh rosemary and dried cloves in the bottle and I also use, rose water, of course. So another thing that I do to help with the color, because I like to shampoo with clarifying shampoo. When I first colored my hair, it was super dark and I didn't like it. I used Matrix light brown copper and the coil color, and Matrix coil color level 6 copper. That's what I used, and I think I used too much of the brown, and so it was dark. So what I did was I shampooed that day and for 2 more days with clarifying shampoo, because we know that clarifying shampoo strips debris and oils and color from your hair. So it lightened to just the color I wanted, which was warm copper. And my little highlights from before, I like it. It gives me what I need. And this is what it's going to be for me for the winter in Florida, South Florida. Anyway, to maintain my color, I put the copper in my conditioner and slap that on, because now I can use conditioner, because my hair is no longer slipping. It stopped slipping at about 7 months or so. 7 months, I allowed someone to retie my hair. Shout out to Terry Jordan in Jacksonville, Florida, my soror. You did this. Yeah. And so anyway, I noticed that maybe 2 or 3 times after I got my hair retied at the 7-month mark, it wasn't slipping. It was not slipping. I think maybe I had 4 altogether in those 3 different shampoos. 4 locks, and I think those were newer locks. But for the most part, my newer locks are kind of conforming to the performance of the more mature locks. I don't know why. That's what's happening with me. My newer locks are not slipping as much. But I have, again, 4C, fine to medium density hair. No, that's wrong. 4C fine hair with low to medium density. Did I get that right? Yeah, so my strands are fine, and it's low density in the top and medium density everywhere else. There we go. I got it out. Anyway, I also contribute my hair growth to not styling. Like, I wear headbands, like I'm saying. I don't pull it into ponytails often, although I have once or twice in this entire 9-month span. Or I'll pull it up here, put some little braids in it and pull it up right there. And that's it. I do not do a lot of styling. And I also have tapered down a little on that hand and hair. I still have it. I struggle with hand and hair. Like, I do. And my mom notices it and says, hey, you need to get your hands out your head, that type of thing. At any rate, this is where I am at 9 months, and I am totally happy. Again, I would have cut this, and I want to say that to anybody considering this journey. The one regret I have is not cutting my hair into a style before I installed. That's how these girls that we see, that we love so much, and we're watching their videos, like Kendra, her hair's cut into a style when she started, and it just looks a lot better. So now here I am struggling with pieces everywhere, that I have to control and put into place. But eventually I'll be able to cut it into a style. But that's my journey. I didn't know that. I'm giving it to you. So now you know. Okay. So let's talk about my hair care product. In many of my videos and some of my posts in groups on Facebook, lock groups and everything, I talk about Hollywood Hair Bar because it worked for me. So this is not a review about the performance of the product. I am breaking up with Hollywood Hair Bar because this Christmas season, let me preface this by saying I get their 8-ounce bottle and it's $98, right? So I get it when it's on sale because it's $98. So I purchased it at 65%, and it's like my product will come up to about $50 or so. And then the shipping. But this Christmas season, they ran a 75% off sale, and it's still going on. She's still throwing the 75% out there. So I went to the website because I was going to order quite a few products, as a matter of fact. And I noticed that my $98 product, after applying the holiday 75 code, totaled at $64. Well, that's not half off. It's not 75% off, for sure. So I contacted, through texting, a young lady named Sarah. And because she contacted me before and was like, hey, you still have some products in your basket, blah, 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 blah. This is Sarah. So I explained to her, I said, I don't think that your discount is working appropriately on the website. And so I just want them to check it and, make the adjustment. And she asked me to send her a screenshot of the email or the text messages I received with the 75% off, and I did. But eventually, after a few, exchanges, she said, well, you're going to need to contact the company. So eventually, I got to talking to Tiff, who is I think she's the owner of the product. And I explained to her that I'm trying to purchase this product and, it's not coming up at the 75% off, and I'd like to purchase it at the 75% off. And so then she proceeds to tell me that, well, we take 25% off already. So actually it's 50% off. So just like so many companies, they put some price and put a slash through it and say, here's the price, right? So that's been on her site since the inception of the site, the launching of the site. It's been that way. And just like LL Cool J's, Simone Smith, I love her earrings and I have so many of them, right? And she has that same thing on her site. However, when you go to the clearance, you actually get the amount off of the number that's there, the price that's there, not the markdown price, right? So Tiffany explains, well, the price is already 25% off, so you're really going to get 50% more off on the product. Well, I explained to her and I showed her the math. 50% of 98, let's say it's 100, that's $50. Well, it's ringing up as $64 on the site. So it's not taking 50% off either. She didn't respond anymore. I waited until this past Monday, and I sent her a text, an email, and I asked, is our conversation over about the product? She has not responded. She was responding back to back when we were talking about it earlier. Now she's not responding at all. So here's the thing. I am all for Black hair care products. I am all for supporting Black businesses. But I will say this time and time again. The Black dollar is the most exploited all over the world. the most disrespected dollar because we do it to ourselves. We do it to each other every day. Every day. So others are just following our lead. Here she is selling a product and she's not being truthful. She's not being forthcoming. She's not being honest. If you don't want to give the product at 75% off, don't advertise it at 75% off and hope that enough of us are not paying attention to the actual discount value and will just buy the product anyway. That's what she's doing. And it's poor integrity. I stand 10 toes down. Maybe that's the Virgo in me, but I stand 10 toes down for principle, constitution, what's right at all times. And that is wrong. So I'm not leaving Hollywood Hair Bar because of the product, like how Miel, and now they have to have Kendra pushing their product to get, to make money. And boy, she's pushing the heck out of that product, eh? I hope they're paying her well. Hollywood Hair Bar is cheating its customers. No matter how she explained it, the discount is not correct. And she is counting on, now that she's big enough, and back then the company was still growing and she's trying to make some headway, she's being honest about the pricing. Now that maybe she's arrived, she's no longer being honest about her pricing. That's just how I see it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And one thing that I don't like, I just despise blacks cheating blacks. I do. I despise the exploitation, the dishonesty. So I'm not leaving you because of the performance of your product. I'm leaving you because of the integrity, your integrity. The integrity of your business is low. It's low. And I contacted you and I asked you if the conversation was over. I pointed out to you where the explanation you gave was inaccurate. And you stopped talking to me. So I'd like to get another product. I know that there are so many hair care products out there that work just as good, if not better, than Hollywood Hair Bar. They haven't written a book on hair care products or hair growth products. So if any of you out there stand by a really good product with good integrity, please drop it in my comments. I want to check them out. I'm on my search now because as soon as this last 8-ounce bottle that I have is completed with Hollywood Hair Bar, I won't be going back. Maybe I'll check in from time to time to see if things have changed with her advertisement versus our reality. Cut it out, sis. Cut it out. Go back to what you were before, and that is truthful and real. Okay, so that's my review on Hollywood Hair Bar. Watch the pricing because she's doing this. All right, I wish everyone great holiday season and so much happiness and growth and health to your locks during your journey. Okay.